Hey you guys, welcome back to another Vlogmas video with me. And actually today I am doing a get ready with me as I prepare to go on a date. Okay, I decided to go ahead and do this because Vlogmas is real, y'all. You have to have content every day, and I'm really going on a date tonight, so I'm like, why don't I do a cute get ready with me and then go to my date and take you guys just like as I get ready. I may show you little clips of my date tonight. But anyways, I'm gonna get ready for this real quick, and let me find my phone. I have a friend of mine who's having a baby gender reveal tonight, and it's around this time, but I'm not able to be there. And the reason I've been looking crazy, guys, is let me just tell you, I just not even 30 minutes ago submitted in my final paper into seminary for this semester. So I have been exhausted. So the reality is I'm going on this date tonight because I have not got out of the house in like 3 to 4 days. I have been working on all my finals. I have been getting everything in, and your girl is done. So anybody want to just play Destiny's Child jumping real quick? That's how I'm feeling. Okay, that is how I'm feeling. And so I am just exhausted. I'm just wanting to go do something for me. Every day has been all about school and ministry or Vlogmas, and I just want to do something for myself. So it's a date tonight, okay? And it's just something I've been wanting to do, and I just haven't got to do it. And I have this really strong under the skin pimple on my neck, and I got a pimple on my chin this week. I got a pimple on my cheek this week, and I know it was all about finals. I've been stressed out so much about finals. There's just been so much papers and stuff I had to do. So I have just been looking like I've been hit by a bus. Everything is crazy right now. So Vlogmas, so reality is, for those few days of Vlogmas, the last videos you watched of Vlogmas have actually been pre-recorded. I recorded like two videos in one day, and then I recorded a few other videos and just kind of scheduled them out because I knew my finals week was about to be really, really deep. And so for those last 3 videos you watched, some of them were recorded in the same day, and then some of them were literally recorded like the next day but just scheduled further out because I knew I was gonna need that time. And you know, I use a t-shirt to like dry my hair, so that's why it looks crazy right now. But that's kind of what I've been doing so I could have the time to focus on the ministry and have time to focus on seminary. And the reality is seminary has took everything. Like, I haven't even looked at the ministry because seminary has been the main focus. So yeah, so tonight, before I jump into ministry work, I said I'm going on a date. I'm gonna go have me a little bit of Morgan time. I'm gonna go out. I'm going to go on a date. I'm gonna have some good food. I'm gonna go play some pool in the midst of all this, and then I'm gonna come home, and I'm probably gonna jump on the work that I need to work on. But for the time being, I'm not worried about it. Like, I am literally not worried about it. I'm not gonna worry about it. Like, I even was like, should I go? I know I've got this and that to do, but it's like, Morgan, you have had the longest. You have just been focusing on everything you have to focus on. Now take a little time, just a little time, for you, boo, for you, boo. And I consider this self-care. Me going and doing things outside of the ministry, to me, is self-care. Like tonight, going on a date, going to play pool, going to grab food, that's self-care, okay? So yeah, I'm about to get ready. I'm about to, real quick, you already watched in the last video where I did my hair. So all I'm about to do is do the same routine. I don't quite know if I'm gonna do a lot of products. I do kind of want to straighten it real soon, or like, you know, blow dry it, but it's not gonna be in this video. I don't have enough time for all that. But I'm just gonna detangle it really quick, add a little bit of serum, and maybe just that. But y'all, I'm tired. Like, can y'all see the level of tired I am? I have been working on seminary going hard for the last like 2 to 3 weeks, and I'm tired. I haven't even got into my office stuff yet I need to do. I haven't gotten into some of the ministry stuff I need to do, but that's why I'm so glad for being done with school now. I can focus on these other things that are pressing, and I can rest. Like, I can go to bed at a decent time now. So yeah, so anyways, I'm gonna do my hair real quick off camera, and then I'll be right back.
The anxiety, I can't.
I know. Niecy said she's like 90% sure it's a boy. I can't see it. What was it? I didn't see anything.
Yo no veo.
So a really close friend couple that I'm cool with. They just did their baby reveal, and it was a girl. And I've been team girl since my sister was having her first child, okay? And it was a girl, and she was like, I am 90% sure it's a boy. And I was just like, team girl. I'm always team girl. Even though both my nephews have been boys, I've always been team girl. But yeah, it was a little girl. They're having a baby girl, and she just cried. Oh, I think it shocked her so much. I've had a few friends like that where they were like so sure what they were having, and then bam, the day of, they're so shocked to see what they're having. You know what I mean? So my dog is barking, so excuse him. But anyways, I am about to put on some makeup because I'm running behind schedule now. TJ! Literally, my friend who's on my, she's like, did you just wake up? I'm like, no, I've been on the computer all day, but thanks. I know I look a hot mess, okay? I know I look a hot mess. I look like I just woke up. I look like I just woke up. But I didn't. My son is in there crying. I've literally been on homework all day today. When I say all day, I've been on homework for the last 3 to 4 days. All right, guys, I got some makeup on. Monty is eating a treat so he can act good for a few seconds while I do my makeup. But real quick, guys, I want to tell you something. Why do I consider going and like doing time for me, doing little spa things, journaling, all of that? Why do I consider, even if I go skating or something with a friend, I just want to tell you how I consider all of this self-care. I seen someone comment and was like, Morgan, quit putting all that on your face. You're right. I probably shouldn't wear as much makeup as I've been wearing lately. But the reality is, it's not like I do this. I don't do this every day. I really don't. But for special occasions when I want a little, I do wear quite a bit of makeup sometimes. Like, I'll do the whole contouring, you know. And honestly, it's fun. Like, this is self-care. To me, it's so fun to sit here and do my makeup. Like, I don't know about you guys, but back in the day, and I still do it sometimes, I used to watch all those, like, beauty gurus just sit there and do their makeup so pretty. And even when I would go sit down and do my own makeup, I would kind of act like them. Like I was doing a YouTube video. Now I'm actually doing a YouTube video. Okay, look at that. But anyways, I just say, like, I actually enjoy makeup. I enjoy fashion. I enjoy this. This is self-care for me, especially after having the type of week I've just had, all about finals. And I've also like not felt that confident all week long because I literally chose not to do my makeup, I chose to wear very minimum anything. I want to give my skin a break, but also I didn't want to have any excuse to be like doing social media, right? Like taking pictures or anything, because sometimes when I'm more done up, I'm more likely to be a little more active on social. And so that's kind of the whole reason why I chose not to do it. So yeah, that's the whole thing with me. Wow, this is dark. I'm working on trying to do a nose contouring. And now I'm gonna not lie, y'all, I'm not the best at this. So I'm gonna clean all this up, okay? But it's something I've just been like working on and just playing. Because honestly, makeup, fashion, all of that for me is truly self-care. It's like something just personal. Just like me sitting down and journaling, I put these all in the same category. Like if I have my healing journal and I just want to sit on my couch and I just want to write out some stuff about that's been just helping me, or things I've been thinking on, maybe things I've been going through. Like if I've been really emotional, kind of writing about that experience, that right there is so helpful. Trust me, you guys, it's so helpful. So yeah, that's kind of something that I've been doing. And the reality, let's talk about tonight. So I know I told you guys I was going on a date, and actually, it's actually not with a significant other, okay? This guy I'm going on the date with is actually my best friend, aka my cousin, okay? I just kind of wanted to clickbait you guys a little bit, okay? But I'm going on a date tonight with my cousin, low-key, because my cousin Jonathan, we grew up together. We're the same age, very close. I know I don't post him a lot on my social media because it's just, I don't really post a lot of my family on my stuff. You see more Monty J than anybody. But my cousin Jonathan, he is on my mama's side. So my mom, you guys know, is Native American, which is Indian, and we are the Choctaw tribe. But my dad is African American. And then I grew up with Jonathan, who is my mother's brother. So Jonathan's dad is actually Native American. But Jonathan's mom is white. So when growing up, me and Jonathan, we have always been so close. close, and people would be like, oh, is that your boyfriend or is that something? And me and him always make jokes about it. Like, we can go out and do something and people will never believe that we're cousins because we look totally different. And so y'all are gonna see Jonathan later on in this, so y'all will kind of get what I'm talking about. But growing up, Jonathan was like my best friend. I will say though, life changes. As my life changed, his life changed, and we kind of grew apart for some years. But probably in the last 2 to 3 years, you know, we have really gotten a lot more closer. And now, I mean, living down here back at home, I actually get to be around family more, you know, and that is one of the biggest blessings to this. Like, I get to be around my nephews, my sister, my mom, cousins. And so since I've been back home, this is something we've been doing is Jonathan and my uncle and them, they're really big into like all UFC fighting and all that. And so when the UFC is fighting or when they're having a game night or something, they're like, Mo, come over. And see, that was something I never had the luxury of doing when I used to live off, you know. I never had the luxury to just come over and see everybody, you know, and like, oh y'all's doing that, all right. So that's something that I've enjoyed, going to like their house in the evening and like watching UFC or just chilling and doing like a board game with them, seeing all my little cousins. There's so many of these little ones running around here that I just have not been able to be that close to because I lived off for so many years, you know. So yeah, like that is kind of the gist of Jonathan. He is, you're gonna see him tonight, but he's just like my best cousin. He's like a brother to me. We grew up really like this, y'all. Me and Jonathan, like, I'm gonna just put it on the screen because y'all will not believe me. But before I was saved, okay, like when your girl was young and bad, Jonathan was my road dog. Like, he was the one I was always getting in trouble with. He was just all of that. And so it's so funny though, now as adults, Jonathan has, you know, multiple kids, got kids, and I do what I do. But now as adults, we kind of laugh at those memories because it's just so hilarious at all that we went through. Also, Jonathan was a big into skateboarding, and you know those big DC shoes? Anybody know what I'm talking about? Like, he was really big into skateboarding. He got me into a skateboarding phase growing up. I had the big fat DC shoes, you know what I mean? Like, it's just crazy. Thanks Jonathan. And this is how I know, like, me and Jonathan were so close. I got into a fight over that boy, okay? When girls would be trying to, like, be crazy or something with Jonathan, I would fight them because he was my cousin. And he even put it in his senior yearbook. Okay, I'm going to put the little snip on. In his senior yearbook, it's like, that girl's down for anything. She even got into a fight for me before. I'm like, that's not a good thing, Jonathan. But yeah, we were so crazy growing up and stuff together. But now that we're older, obviously we were way more chilled out. We were just living our lives and stuff. But tonight, we decided that we were going to go get dinner tonight together and just hang out. We haven't got to hang out in a few weeks. We talk a lot, but we just haven't got to hang out. So that's who my date is. Not my date is with my cousin. And the reality is, even if my cousin wasn't available tonight, I was going to take myself out regardless, because I just finished, like, literally, before I even started this video, I just submitted my final paper. I'm done with school. I deserve this, right? Like, and that's why I'm talking about self-care. But sis, let's say you're like, I don't want to go out. I don't want to go, like, get food with someone. I want to be home. This is something I will encourage you to do with your self-care. Try this, okay? With your self-care, write yourself a love letter, okay? That was my chair, sorry about that. Write yourself a love letter, or do something that I do. Sometimes when I know I need a little extra self-care, I literally hold my own hand. Like, I sometimes need to be so loved, and one of my top love languages are physical touch. But when you worship the God of the universe, like, sometimes you don't get that physical touch, especially if you're single as a Pringle, you don't have someone there, you know, to hold your hand, whatever. Sometimes, like, literally, I will literally lay in my bed, go into bed at night, and I will literally hold my hand. I will give me the love that I need, right? So sometimes if I'm feeling depleted, if I'm feeling like, oh, I just want to be loved right now, I just want to experience love, I will cuddle Monty more, I will journal, I will write a love letter to myself. I will tell myself what I'm proud of myself about. And one thing I will say is, this is what makes your single journey, you know, it makes you not be so struggle with being alone a lot. I noticed the more I fall in love with who the woman God created, not saying there are some things I don't like, okay? Don't get it twisted. There's a lot I'm still working through, and a lot of insecurities I'm still working through. But with that being said, it's like, the more I've learned to love myself, and there was a day the other day I felt just so overweight. Like, I don't know, anybody have this? You know how you have skinny days? I was having an overweight day, okay? Like, I felt so just overweight and not happy with myself. And I have to tell myself on those days, because I used to have an eating disorder back in the day, but I have to tell myself, like, God still loves me. God still accepts me. Even if I never lost a pound, God loves me and accepts me, and I can love and I can accept myself. That is something I have to say to myself. And that's just like a coping mechanism I've used to not, like, to help me not get into a funk based off of my weight or because I didn't go to the gym this week. Also, I haven't been to the gym in 2 weeks because I have been focused so much on finals. And so like that feeling of not being in the gym, sometimes that can get me down. And so that's where this mindset has to come in, like, no, I'm accepted by God. I am loved by God. God loves me. He accepts me for right where I'm at. He honors me. He cares about me. He's not going to leave me. That right there is my, like, saving grace sometimes. I'm not going to lie. Because insecurities are real. And so tonight really is a night of self-care. And the reality is I invited Jonathan out. I was like, either way, I was going to go and do something for me. I didn't know what. I actually invited him out last night. But I actually wasn't done with finals yet. So I thought I was going to be done by yesterday, but I wasn't. So I had to do it tonight. But I was done by this, this evening. So it worked out for tonight. Ooh, right now, guys, everything I'm really using, some of the stuff I'm using, guys, is from Dollar Tree. This palette, Dollar Store. This palette is from Dollar Store. I wanted a holiday-like palette. It's got this real shiny red. Oops, where are we at? Come on. I don't know what it's doing. It's got this shiny red, like, cranberry color. I really wanted to do some, like, holiday type of look palette because I didn't really have colors like this. And this is something that I'm really liking right now. I never thought I would be a deeper colored eyeshadow girl. I guess I am, I guess I am. But I wanted something for, like, the holiday festivities. So that's kind of the vibe I'm going for tonight. But yeah, I invited Jonathan out. I'm like, hey, John, you want to go do something, and like get food and like play pool and just talk and catch up and all of this? And it's like, let's just go do it. Now the reality is I could ask a man, as someone who I'm actually interested in, but the reality is I haven't seen my cousin in a few weeks and I actually want to catch up with him. I haven't seen him in person in like a week or so. So I actually want to catch up and see how he's doing, So that's kind of why I chose specifically this cousin of mine. But you may not have a cousin, but what if you have just a friend? What if there's someone you just was like, oh, I'd love to go get stuff with them, go get food, and like super platonic though, like a super platonic relationship. You guys realize I go from lips to eyebrows to eyes. Like, I don't really focus on one set area. I need to though. Like, I need to start doing that. Because look, now I'm going back. So I'm like, I don't know. I just don't like how dark my lips are. I'm probably going to lighten them up. Tonight, I don't want that dark of a lip. Okay, so we got this red cranberry looking eye going on. And I think we're going to add a little bit of gold in it. I'm a gold girl if you haven't noticed, okay? Guys, I love me some gold. Add me some gold right in this area right here. But yeah, but also a part of self-love, guys, we got to talk about is boundaries, okay? So you see me doing the baby reveal on FaceTime. This weekend actually was a lot going on. There was a holiday party. There also was a birthday party thing. There was a baby reveal. There is a Christmas play thing going on. There's a lot going on that I've been invited to, like with friends and family and stuff like that. And the reality is I wanted to go. I wanted to go to almost all of these things. But I knew I already was depleted. I already knew that I had big finals to focus on. I already knew that I didn't want to tell you I would do something and then have to go against the word I put out there. I don't want to be like, oh yeah, I'll be, and then I'm not going to make it. Like, I don't like doing that. If I say I'm going to try to do something, I really mean that with all my heart. And so that was kind of a situation. So one thing I will say about self-care is boundaries. I knew to say no. I literally said no. Sorry, y'all, if you hear Monty mad in the background. I said no to everything this weekend. The only thing I said yes to was going. My nephews are coming over tomorrow, which I'll see in another vlog. We're coming. They're gonna decorate the Christmas tree and stuff. That is the only thing I said yes to. And then when I realized I was gonna be done with school, I didn't want to go travel and go to these things. So I was like, hey, cousin, do you want to go get food? Do you want to go play pool and talk and catch up? Right? Like, these are just the littlest things I wanted to do. So it's nothing major, but these are just some stuff I actually wanted to do. So that was a way of having boundaries and knowing like I can't take on everything. I can't be at everything, but I do have some hours in the evening. I can get dinner with somebody and then I can come home. You know, like literally you got to know your limitations. And the reality is I could have said yes to everything and be over here exhausted. I wouldn't even be able to record this right now because that's what I'd be doing. So anyways, I said a lot, and I'm going to come back when my look is a little more together and show you guys what I'm wearing for the night.
I should have had me Vlogmas.
Vlogmas day? I don't remember, but yay. I'm on FaceTime with Paige.
Girl, we was over here really talking.
Y'all, the girl been talking, right? Not getting for real though, I've been vlogging. It's been tough, but it's been fun. Like with Vlogmas, because you don't have time to overthink it. I don't have time to edit perfectly. I don't have the luxury to sit there and be like, oh, that piece looked bad, let me go re-record it. Like, it goes up tomorrow. So I have to just get it done. And I will say, it's kind of fun. Like, it's fun when you get out of your head, you know?
Yeah.
It's making me get out of my head. But I will say, the editing is what I'm not enjoying. And I see why. I think next year, if I do it again, I will pay someone to edit.
Edit it?
Mm-hmm.
But what's crazy is, like, it still looks good quality.
I know, but it's, to me, it's like, I know there are parts of the video that I didn't get to edit, and there are parts that I didn't get to go ham on because of that. Why are you looking like that? Why are you acting like that?
That girl's a baddie.
Paige gets on my nerves.
It's the blush for me.
I know that, but that's something I've been trying lately to like wear. You know me, I'm all science, and I heard scientifically if a woman's face looks a little flush with blush, or something, that's why they started. That's why they created blush. It's a little more attractive. Literally, I just wanted to run away from all my responsibilities and just like I wanted to just hide for like 2 days. I was like, Lord, I just want to run away. And then the Lord said, "This has been a hard year for you. Like this has been a long, hard year, girl. Of course you want to run away. Of course you're exhausted. Of course you're depleted." And you know what He said? You are just burnt out. You're burnt out, and you have to come back. If it's sabbatical, if it's a break, and replenish with me. And I don't know why, but before that, I was beating myself up. Like, what is wrong with me? Why am I not happy? This is supposed to be a good season. Why am I not up and moving? Why am I not eager? Where did my joy go? When the reality is like, no, this has been a hard season for you. And you have to be easy on yourself. God's like, I'm so gracious on you. But you got to realize you're burnt out, though. I'm over here battling, fighting. Girl, you burnt out. You're not depressed. You burnt out. You're not fighting demons. You fighting you. You was burnt out. You know what I mean? Lord have mercy. Okay, ladies, I am running behind schedule. Honestly, I was in doubt. I tried on so many different outfits, and I just didn't like any of them, especially for down here. I knew I was going to be playing pool. I knew I'm going to be with my cousin, having a great time. I don't want to be in heels. So it's always great to have matching sets. These matching sets came in handy. I'm going to take some lip liner with me. I'm also going to grab, what bag? Take this bag. This is going to be my bag. I'm going to just wear some white Nike Forces to just get the vibe going. We're going to go for my phone now. So I'm going to show you the outfit and everything in just a minute. Let me go show you the outfit. Okay. Hey you guys, excuse the noise, excuse the mess behind me. I'm in the office room, clothes everywhere. I'm just gonna wear a matching set. Also too, this set is kind of short, and so I don't want to show skin. I just put a black undergarment under it. So if someone sees anything, they just see the black undergarment. I love this thing. This is a cute way. Forces, little jewelry. I went basic with my jewelry tonight, real simple. Did some type of different hairdo to kind of give me a cute vibe, and that's the outfit of the day, of the night. So I told y'all I was on a date, going on a date with my cousin. Do y'all believe this is my cousin? Do y'all really believe we're cousins? Put it down below. Do we look like we're cousins?
No.
Not at all. Not at all, but I promise y'all we're blood cousins.
Baby, give my buckets, and my
Hey, you guys. So I told you about Jonathan's senior yearbook or senior scrapbook. Morgan, that girl is awesome. She knows more about me than I do. She has given me a lot of good times. One time she even got in a fight for me. That cousin is down for anything. That's true. Jonathan was bad and I was kind of bad along with him. That's me and my brother. Okay, young mom. Y'all, look at Jonathan. He was going through his mixed stage. This is when he thought he was Steph Curry, I believe. But you know, you just wouldn't believe, like, now he's country. And then he was looking straight mixed, right? He actually looked like he was kin to me in this time. Now he just looks like a country fella who wears earrings occasionally. See, guys, it's 9:58. I always like, if I go out, I like to try to get home by 10, just because I know I like to go to bed at a decent time. I also like to take some time to study and pray in the Lord. So I'm looking forward to getting home so I can go do that. So I try my best to get in by 10 and I am almost home.
Phone died. Do you have a charger I can borrow?
Bye.
Sorry, honey, we don't do that.